If you want to know how to be the it girl, if you want to know how to blow up your mindset, level up your life, and become the best version of yourself, then in this video, I'm going to be helping you guys do just that by sharing with you guys some life rules by one of the most iconic fashion it girls, Coco Chanel, that I feel like can turn anyone into an it girl. Hi internet best friends, and welcome back to my sleepover. I am so freaking excited for today's video. Also, I'm sorry if the audio is going to be kind of bad because it started raining like halfway through the video. I feel like when you think about the word it girl, what comes to mind is either some iconic movie characters, models like Bella Hadid, or some fashion icons like Coco Chanel. And Coco Chanel has some incredible life rules to live by. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup while sharing those with you guys, and I'm going to be explaining what I think they mean and how you guys can apply them to your life to become the it girl. Okay, so first things first, just as usual, I'm gonna start with wiping my face, and I'm gonna be telling you guys about the first quote and the first thing that you can learn from it to become the it girl. So do you know when in your life you're either like trying to get into a friend group, or you like this one guy and you kind of like really try to get that person to like you do everything to become the part of that friend group? Like, have you ever watched Euphoria and you have seen Cassie and Nate? How Cassie would like literally wake up at like 5 a.m. to do her morning routine in order to get Nate to notice her, but in the end it kind of like still didn't work. And here's where one of my favorite and honestly like first quote by Chanel that you should literally live by comes in. Don't spend time beating on a wall hoping to transform it into a door. That person in your life, the one that you're trying to get to like you so bad, they're the freaking wall, and the wall is not going to budge. And you can put your energy into a way better place if you're going to leave that freaking wall alone, if you're going to leave that person who doesn't see your value, that person who doesn't give you their time of the day, or those people that you so badly want to impress. So the best thing, if you want to be the it girl, if you want to put yourself first, if you want to prioritize yourself, is to take that energy and spend it on yourself instead. And if you're spending time on those people, then it really comes into question how low your standards actually are. If you have such low standards that you're gonna take people who don't even care about you and give them your whole energy to try to change their opinion, your standards, honey, are incredibly freaking low. Which honestly brings me into the next quote. Keep your head, heels, and standards high. If you want to be the it girl, you have to know what you want and what kind of treatment you deserve, whether it's from friends or whether it's from the people that you like. And don't lower those standards for anyone. Sometimes you might feel like settling for something because you feel like there's no better option, but trust me, if you lower your standards, you're just gonna be unhappy. And honestly, talking about standards and dating and settling, what comes to mind is the fact that one of the factors that really sets someone apart as being the it girl is this thing that true it girls never really do. You know how like when you have a crush on someone, your day is literally controlled by the fact whether or not they talk to you that day or whether or not they texted you back. If they text you, you're on freaking cloud 9. If they don't text you that day, you're like, oh my god, how is my life gonna go on? Like, that is literally me. Like, this is the thing that I'm struggling with the most. But this next quote is something that I'm going to be keeping as my life's rule from now on. I literally want to like print it out and put it on my wall because it's so freaking good, which is, I only drink champagne on 2 occasions, when I'm in love and when I'm not. And what this quote is basically trying to say is, don't let love control whether or not you're happy in your life. Your life is a special occasion. No matter if that person texted you back or not, your life is worth celebrating. No matter if you have someone to go out with, someone you're dating, someone you're falling in love with, or if you don't, because we all know that feeling when you're falling in love with someone and all of a sudden everything is just like rose-colored glasses and it's so beautiful and you feel euphoric. And we also know those moments when we're not really dating or going out with anyone and we low-key wish that like, oh my god, like I wish I had a boyfriend or a girlfriend in my life because everything is so boring. Like, I need love in my life to like spice it up. Your life is already a special occasion. You do not need to be in love to drink that champagne. And as freaking Miley Cyrus said, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours. I can love me better, which is freaking true. Which brings me into the point that sometimes not only do we let the people that we like control our mood, but we also let the people people that really don't like us control our mood. Like, for example, the people who talk shit about you, the haters, the mean girls, your former friend group who's gossiping about you left and right. Here's a quote that I feel like we all need to make our freaking mindset in order to be the it girl, which is the quote that says, "I don't care what you think of me, I don't think of you at all." The truth is, the people who talk shit about you, the people who are gossiping about you, maybe you have a YouTube channel and they're like, "Oh my god, like she's so cringe, who does she think she is?" Or people who are like, "Oh my god, like your style is so weird, why would you even dress like that?" You know those people. The truth is, their life is boring to the point where they literally have nothing to discuss in their life, so they're discussing your freaking life. Like, for example, my friends and I, when we talk, we constantly talk about the projects that we're doing in our lives, the future plans, the exciting things going on, how our day went, something interesting that we read. We never just sit there and be like, "Oh my god, like Rebecca's channel is so cringe. Ugh, who does she think she is? Why are you paying so much attention to someone else's life? Do you not have your own?" That's the thing. So those people who don't have their own lives, they're not even worth thinking about, because the it girl is focused on her own life. She has her own goals. She talks about her aspirations. She doesn't talk shit about other people, and she doesn't let the people who talk shit control how she feels about her life. She doesn't care what they think because she doesn't think about them. And speaking of people talking shit, the next quote is, "Always dress like you're going to meet your worst enemy today." Here's the thing. I know a lot of people are going to be against this. I know a lot of people are going to be like, clothes don't matter. Why should I even dress up? Why should I bother? But here's the thing. When you dress well, when you put that time and effort into yourself, when you look good, you actually feel better. And when you feel better, you're going to be more likely to hold yourself more confidently in public, to be more noticed by people around you. And it is not about just dressing trendy, because trendy is honestly kind of tacky in my opinion, and not every trend is going to work for every single person. So the quote from Coco Chanel that I think really fits here is the one that says, "Fashion changes, but style endures." It girls stand out. They're memorable. They're inspiring. What they have is their own sense of their unique style that makes them them, and that they love and that fits them. They're not wearing something just because it's popular. Yeah, sure, if a trend fits your style, then go ahead and do it, but don't wear something just because it's trendy and just because it's the latest fashion, because that is going to make you more like blendable with everyone else. It's not going to distinguish you, and it's not going to give you that it girl quality that make them so attractive, because they have their own distinctive style. Which, if you guys want to know how to find your style and also always look good, then definitely check out this video after watching this one. But definitely wear what you think fits your personality and what looks best on you, which brings me into the next Chanel quote to live by, which is, "In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different." You make yourself the it girl, you make yourself memorable and magnetic by being true to yourself and true to the qualities that make you stand out. And also, as Coco Chanel said, the most courageous thing is to still think for yourself aloud, which means that if you have some people in your life that you feel are holding you back, if you are worried about what others are going to think, or if you have some toxic friends in your life that you feel like don't allow you to be your best self, then check out this video right here for the motivation that you need to put yourself first, become the best version of yourself, and cut those toxic friends off. And I hope you guys like this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!